It's happened to all of us. You've just had an incredible date where the chemistry was undeniable. You've replayed the highlights of the evening in your mind and smiled at the memory of his laugh. Now you're staring at your phone, fingers hovering over the keyboard, asking yourself the dreaded question, should I text him first or should I wait? In the realm of modern dating, this question is as timeless as love itself, but it's also riddled with complexities. On one hand, taking the initiative can show confidence, a trait universally admired. On the other, the fear of coming across as clingy or desperate holds many people back. This guide is here to help you navigate these murky waters with clarity and poise. Together, we'll debunk outdated myths, explore the psychology behind texting anxiety, and arm you with strategies for making smart, thoughtful decisions. Whether you're new to dating or a seasoned pro, these insights will help you master the art of texting with confidence and ease. Decades ago, dating communication revolved around phone calls or face-to-face interactions. Today, texting has become the backbone of early relationship dynamics. It's instant, casual, and often the first way we express interest or gauge compatibility. But with this convenience comes pressure. Each text carries weight, especially in the early stages. Texting first can feel vulnerable. Sending a message signals interest, and the possibility of being ignored can be daunting. This fear of rejection often causes people to overthink, hesitate, or default to outdated advice like, let him text first. Societal norms have long suggested that women should wait for men to make the first move. However, times have changed. Confidence and directness are far more attractive than adhering to arbitrary rules. Texting first doesn't make you desperate, it makes you proactive. But as with any strategy, timing and tone are key. Before you hit send, take a moment to reflect. Here are some critical questions to guide your decision-making. 1. Are you texting out of genuine interest or anxiety? Ask yourself why you're reaching for your phone. Are you genuinely excited to share something with him? Or are you seeking reassurance because you haven't heard from him? If it's the latter, consider waiting until your emotions are more balanced. Number 2. How long has it been since your last interaction? Timing plays a crucial role. Texting immediately after your date might seem overeager, but waiting too long could send mixed signals. A good rule of thumb is to wait at least a day, giving both of you time to reflect on the date. 3. What's the nature of your message? A thoughtful, lighthearted message works best. Avoid lengthy, overly emotional texts in the early stages. Keep it simple, fun, and relevant to something you've already discussed. 4. Are you always the one initiating? Healthy communication should feel reciprocal. If you notice that you're consistently texting first and carrying the conversation, it might indicate a lack of genuine interest on his part. Relationships thrive on mutual effort. The does of texting first. Be lighthearted. Reference something fun or memorable from your date. For example, still laughing about the story you told last night. Hope your day's going well. Keep it brief. A concise, well-crafted text leaves room for him to engage without feeling overwhelmed. Be authentic. Stay true to your personality. If you're naturally playful, let that shine through in your message. The don'ts of texting first. Don't overthink. Overanalyzing every word will only add to your anxiety. Avoid overly emotional messages. Save deeper conversations for in-person interactions. Don't double text. If he doesn't respond immediately, give him time. Avoid the temptation to follow up with a second message. Scenario 1. The timing test. Mia had a wonderful first date with Alex where they bonded over their shared love of hiking. The next morning, she debated texting him. Ultimately, she decided to wait until the evening and sent a simple message. Hiking trails are calling. Any plans for the weekend? Alex responded enthusiastically, and they quickly made plans for a second date. By waiting, Mia showed interest without appearing overly eager. Scenario 2. The effort imbalance. Rachel and Chris had been texting for a few weeks, but Rachel noticed she was always the one starting conversations. She decided to stop initiating and see if Chris would reach out. A week went by with silence. While it was disappointing, Rachel realized Chris wasn't as invested as she was. This experience taught her the value of mutual effort in a relationship. Scenario 3. Breaking the ice. After a fun date with Daniel, Lily couldn't stop thinking about a hilarious moment they shared. Instead of overthinking, she sent him a message the next day. Still laughing about that waiter's joke. Definitely a highlight of the night. Daniel replied instantly, thrilled to continue the conversation. Sometimes, a simple text can be the perfect icebreaker. While texting first is often a good idea, there are some situations where it's better to hold off. 1. He rarely responds. If his replies are infrequent, vague, or dismissive, it might be a sign that he's not genuinely interested. Respect yourself enough to step back and assess the situation. 2. He ghosts you. If he stops responding altogether, resist the urge to send a follow-up text. Ghosting is a choice, and chasing after someone who isn't reciprocating only hurts you in the long run. 3. He only texts when it's convenient. If he only reaches out sporadically or late at night, it could indicate that he's not prioritizing you. Consistent effort is key to a healthy connection. Sometimes it's perfectly fine to text first without hesitation. 1. Something reminds you of him. If you see something that connects to a shared experience or inside joke, sending a quick message can be a thoughtful way to reconnect. 2. You have important news. Practical matters or urgent updates warrant a text, regardless of timing. 3. You're feeling bold. Confidence is attractive. If you feel like texting him, go for it. Just keep it casual and authentic. There's something to be said for the art of patience. In the early stages of a relationship, anticipation can heighten attraction. Waiting to text can create a sense of mystery and give him the opportunity to miss you. While patience is important, avoid veering into game-playing territory. Authenticity should always be your guiding principle. Waiting should feel natural, not manipulative. The question of whether to text first isn't about following rigid rules. It's about understanding your own intentions, respecting your boundaries, and fostering genuine connections. Texting should feel like an extension of your personality, not a performance. Take initiative when it feels right, but don't force it. Relationships thrive on mutual effort, trust, and authenticity. Remember, the right person will value your confidence and respond in kind. If this guide helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Dating Tips 101. Stay tuned for more expert advice on navigating the modern dating landscape with confidence and clarity.